Welcome. We are here at the Carnival Cruise Freedom ship, and I was so excited about this. This is my daughter's sweet 16. We come to celebrate, go to the Bahamas. Now, you got to imagine how excited I was. It's a 21-hour trip, so you are extremely hungry, starving, ready to dive in as soon as you get to the buffet. But I'm vegan, so unfortunately for me, they didn't have much for me. The lady said that they had some pizza and some hamburger, and that just wasn't going to do it. I made reviews on those. You can go check those out on my TikTok page, but Wise Man Talking. But, it just didn't cut it. It didn't cut it at all. You know what I mean? Here you got the Bonsai Sushi Express. They had this sushi on deck. I think it was like to 10 o'clock at night. The sushi thing was open. You got the soft serve right there. And you got their most popular restaurant, Guy Smash Burgers. It was this one island celebration key special burger that they had. That was my wife's favorite burger. They even had a burger that it wasn't, the burger was made of all bacon. So it looked like a patty, but it was all bacon. So they had a bacon burger that was literally all bacon, no meat, no actual hamburger meat. So that's crazy. So when you go there, definitely try that out. There goes just the scenery of the deck. There go the big Jumbotron. They played probably like 3 movies a day. I wish they would have played more. I wish they'd have played like movie back to back to back to back. I don't see why not. Right behind these steps, it's like the smoking area. If you're a smoker, right behind that steps is where you go smoking. This is the deck. It is pretty nice if you want to go shoot some hoops. There where you go to shoot some hoops. You know what I mean? If you want to get athletic, it's funny about what I just showed you right there about the ship. It used to be like a tail, but then it got burnt like 2 times. So they just like, forget it. We're going to take the whole tail off. And this is a putt-putt golf thing. Pretty entertaining. Me and my wife didn't entertain it this time. Just right here is adults only area. That's your adults only area. Those are hot tubs designed just for adults. I would say your kid adult area. Sometimes it's like teenagers over there and whatnot, but for the most part it's adults. And that's where you want to be because the kids take up all the hot tubs. I mean all the hot tubs. Look at the beautiful view though, all the seating. It's just a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. I loved our time when we was there, just looking out at the, you got a lot of seating too. And as we coming up on a life-size chess pieces, you can have a lot of fun. Remember they had the life-size Jenga, life-size anything is pretty great. You know what I mean? Except for like Bugs Bunny. If he was like the size he is in the cartoons in real life, I think that would freak you out. You wouldn't want that life size. Other than that, it's pretty good. Here are the slides, the water slides. They have 2, a yellow one and a blue one. There goes some ping pong, foosball, different little things that you can play. They got the entertainment 24/7. This is your Camp Ocean Playground. This is where you got the little young kiddos from like 0 to 5. They can come in this area and play and have a great time and, thoroughly enjoy themselves. Here's another area right up the steps where you can come relax, another hot tub, another lounging area. And then you go in the corner, you got another hot tub and another lounging area. If you can get to it, if the kids haven't taken it over, the kids take everything over on these ships, especially the hot tubs. They don't want to be in the pool, they want to be in a hot tub. And here goes some more seating right here. Beautiful scenery. Those 2 big balls right there. You got the little spinny wheels right there. And here go the slides, more close-up look of the slides, right? Here go the yellow side. Doesn't it look fun? A couple twirls, a couple whirls, And then you have the blue slide that's coming up. That guy is always fun. We didn't get on either of the slides this time, but I do love sliding. I do love water slides. Here go another little lounge area right there. This is where you was smoking. That was your smoking area. It was a lot. That was always packed. People love to smoke cigarettes and cigars, so that area was always packed. There was always a linger of another smell there as well. You also have here deck 11 is your spa deck, and I was looking for the fitness for the gym. I could not find the gym. I'm looking high, I'm looking low for the gym. I could not find the gym until I stumbled into the spa area and I discovered the gym. They have a lot of things, bamboo massage, aromatherapy. They got all types of things going on. Right now, when I came in there, they was having like a little free class that you can sign up for, and you could win a free massage, a back or arm or neck massage. So that was cool. You know, they got salons in there. They got all types of, holistic healing in there. And now we're making our way into the men's locker room, where they have your steam room. Then you got your sauna. And then as you go through here, you have your gymnasium, your fitness area. And that's how I end up finding it. Like, you can't just walk on it and just walk by and see the fitness area. You literally have to go through the spa to get to the fitness. You don't go to the spa, you'll never find the gymnasium that's lit up like you see now in front of your face. And this was a pretty good gym, I had to say. Not humongous, because it wasn't a humongous ship, but it did what it was supposed to do. It had the proper amount of equipment, and if you were a beginner and you didn't want to injure yourself and you didn't know how to properly exercise, they had available that you could purchase a personal trainer for the time that you were on board, which is a great option if it's needed. I'm a personal trainer myself and a nutritionist, so I don't need the help, but for those that do need the help, that's a wonderful option. And it wasn't crowded, so you're able to get in, get your pump, and get out. So I had a wonderful time working out there. They had awesome art. Actually, when I was on the elevator, I seen a worker, and he had some art that somebody had just recently purchased. I don't know how much it was, so I can't tell you the price range of the art, but I can tell you that the art was beautiful. It was colorful, and somebody enjoyed it so much that they wanted to take it home. And I thought it was a wonderful piece of art as well. So they always have these auctions. They always have these art galleries on any ship that you visit. So it's always fun to go to this art section and see all the colorful, vibrant art that they have available. Now this is another shot of the ship. This ship is pretty outdated because it was constructed in like the early 2000s. Since then they renovated it a couple times, but I'm pretty sure when it first got debuted, it was a beautiful, awesome ship. And just over time, styles change. It's still a clean ship. It's just the decor is a little bit outdated. What can you do about it? There go another shot of all the art. I always loved the art. I did like the art on the walls, even though it was outdated. I did like the big pictures. So this is me highlighting the big pictures as you go from floor to floor and showing the cool, neat pictures. They always had animal themes. Even as a kid, I loved watching Animal Planet. I loved the animal theme. And this is deck 5. And this is your main deck, to where you're gonna have all the shops. There go shop, you can buy something. There go the liquor, the Henny White. If for future reference, if you do purchase any liquor, they won't let you take it right away. You'll have to pick it up at the end of your stay. They also have $10 everything. Pro tip: don't buy anything until the end date. That's when they do half price off everything. That was Heroes Bar. Say if you get something confiscated, like I got a speaker confiscated at the beginning. So at the end, I had to go to Heroes Bar to get my speaker back. So just be mindful of that. And this is just deck 5. This is the casino. I don't gamble, so I wasn't in the casino much. But the casino was definitely always packed. People always in there gambling, winning money, losing money. You know, the casino is always a fun and scary place. You know, they said scary money don't make money, and my money is petrified. So therefore, it's safe to say that I don't try my luck in there. That was a candy store. That's a store right next to it where you can get high-end bags, luxury bags. That's another shot of the candy store. You got little kiddos, you can take them into the candy store. Just know that is an additional charge. The candy store is not complimentary. It doesn't come with your base fee that you have to pay. It's just more if you want to buy your wife some jewelry, you might be on an anniversary. You want to just surprise her with something, it might be a birthday or something, you can definitely come here and get your surprise on. If you want to watch, you can definitely get it here. They got all these little stores and all these little shops. You want to get you a Rolex, like you say you want to get you a high-end bag, you got all that. This is the theater where they had Deal or No Deal. Where they had a comedy show, where they had Love and Marriage. So this is the theater that they have a lot of stuff in. Am I mistaken? What was this theater called? I forgot what the theater is called, but it's right there on deck 5. Victorian. It's called the Victorian. Right there on deck 5. So you got a lot of stuff. This is all their little awards that they got as a company for this ship, the Carnival Freedom. As we go down the steps, that right there is where they have a lot of entertainment, a lot of singing and dancing. We're going down to deck 4. That's the library right in front of us. They got a lot of little activities there in the library. There go the library schedule hours. And if you want to get some photos, you want to book a next crew, this is where you would do your photos and your portraits and for your whole family and everything and get that together. See, that's the advertising and portraits right there. If you want to take some pictures, professional pictures while you're on ship. And note, they do come by and they take your picture, and you don't have to buy it, but at the end, if you would like to buy it, you go to the desk and say, hey, those pictures that they're going around taking, I would like to purchase some of those pictures, or at least see what they look like, right? So you always can do that. That's a kids area right there where the kids can come and play video games and have them a good time. This is a dining room area. This is where I had wonderful meals. I had wonderful meals in the dining room. In the buffet, they had nothing for a vegan. They had nothing, but in the dining room, they definitely showed up and showed out for me. And I definitely appreciate that in a major way. You know, so this is another area right here as we go down to deck 3. And this is the area where you came in on the ship at. This is the area where you had a service desk. This is also the entrance right there to the buffet. The Adventures, that's where you book your excursions at. So deck 3, you have, this is your towel station. This right here is what they had to where it was like a show you how to do these towels. Like where every time they come to your room and they make your bed, they do these fun little shapes and stuff. And this is giving you a class to show you how to do it, you know, and how to be fun with it, you know. So they them guest services, the chic restaurant, shore excursions. They Man, we got all that going on right there. And as we go down, you got the Red Frog Pub. Right there, you got where people get coffees. Also have down here, you have your club. There you got your nightclub. You got the Posh restaurant there. You got the arcade for the kids called the Warehouse. That's the club right there. That's my beautiful wife right there. You got the Chewy bar right there. And this is where you would take 5 and go all the way down if they say go to the Posh deck. Because sometimes the diner is closed and you got to go to the Posh. So you go all the way down and then take it down to the diner. And that's how you do that. But hope you enjoyed the tour.